It was 1975 when PepsiCo decisively changed the battlefield of the soft drink market with a bold marketing campaign widely known as the Pepsi Challenge. The maneuver was simple, yet ingenious. Ordinary consumers were invited to take part in a blind taste test to determine whether they preferred Pepsi or its long-standing rival, Coca-Cola. These tests were held in public spaces such as shopping malls, demonstrating a direct and interactive engagement with the public. Pepsi cleverly turned these events into compelling television commercials, featuring real and honest reactions from participants who were often surprised when they learned they had chosen Pepsi over Coke. Pepsi openly marketed itself as the choice of the new generation, aiming to position itself as the modern and trendy alternative to the traditional Coke. This refreshed branding combined with the ongoing taste tests resonated with the public, creating a wave of interest and boosting Pepsi's sales. The challenge was a straightforward attack on Coca-Cola's lead in the cola market and served as the starting point for a competitive era that would last for decades, deeply changing both companies' marketing strategies and consumer perception. The success of the Pepsi Challenge did not go ignored by the Coca-Cola Company. Viewing Pepsi's direct challenge as a threat to its leading position in the market, Coca-Cola responded with its own assertive advertising efforts. By promoting its rich history, the spirit of America, and a lifestyle that only the real thing could offer, Coke hoped to counter Pepsi's aggressive strategy. The battle quickly grew as both companies started to pour a lot of money into marketing, trying to outdo each other with celebrity endorsements, memorable slogans, and large investments in ads during big events like the Super Bowl. The Cola Wars were characterized by a continuous competition for superiority. In an attempt to make a dramatic impact in 1985, Coca-Cola made a historic and ultimately disastrous decision to change its original formula, creating New Coke. This move to handle the competitive stress was meant to update the brand and get back the lead over Pepsi. Unfortunately for Coca-Cola, the strategy failed terribly as consumers demanded the return of the original formula, showing the risks of making quick product changes in a brand battle. The public's strong reaction was so overwhelming that Coca-Cola brought back its original formula within 3 months, now calling it Coca-Cola Classic. As the Cola Wars intensified, the battle expanded beyond advertising and into pricing strategies that put significant pressure on both companies' profits. The competition became a relentless race to the bottom as Pepsi and Coca-Cola began issuing coupons, discounts, and various promotions in an attempt to undercut each other's sales. This aggressive pricing strategy often resulted in short-term sales boosts, but at the cost of long-term profitability. As the war went on, millions of dollars were channeled into marketing efforts, leaving a visible impact on each company's financial statements. Market shares seesawed between the two giants, but neither could declare a clear win without damaging its bottom line. The war's toll on profitability became exceedingly clear when in 1993, Coca-Cola's CEO, Roberto Goizueta, stated that Coke had lost over $800 million since 1981 due to the prolonged price fights with Pepsi. The staggering financial effects were a powerful reminder of the huge costs incurred from extended corporate battles. Yet, this relentless competition also forced both companies to innovate, leading to diversification and the development of new products and markets, a phenomenon that partly offset the losses suffered during their fighting. The Cola Wars went beyond boardroom strategies and balance sheets. They became a cultural phenomenon, reflecting and shaping the societal spirit. Advertisements from both Coca-Cola and Pepsi were not merely selling soft drinks. They were offering identities. Choosing between Coke and Pepsi became a statement of personal preference, similar to selecting between Beatles or Elvis in the 1960s. The stakes of this corporate battle seeped into pop culture, with references appearing in films, television shows, and music, solidifying the rivalry in the public mind. Pepsi enlisted icons like Michael Jackson and Madonna, who represented the vibrant youth culture of the 1980s and early 90s, while Coca-Cola relied on its classic Santa Claus and a message of global harmony in the renowned Hilltop commercial with the song, "I'd Like to Buy the World a Coke." The advertising war not only pushed the brands, but raised the importance of commercials themselves, with Super Bowl ad slots becoming highly desired showcases, thanks partly to the clever and competitive marketing tactics used by the cola companies. Today, the legacy of the Cola Wars remains, with the term itself becoming a symbol for intense corporate competition, and the strategies developed during the long-standing rivalry continue to influence marketing and advertising worldwide.